Looks like I'm black. Hope everyone's having a good day. Go with this opening. Used to be my old opening, and I switched to star points for a while, but now I'm kind of wanting to go back to it. Okay, so he's split. Bit interesting. But when I play high here, I don't really care if I lose the corner. So I think I'm going to approach all the way and try to make this one as big as possible. I'll kick, force him to go up. And he can play here, but I'm not that worried about it. So I'll go ahead and Tanuki. Because when you play the high enclosure, you're pretty much saying you don't want the corner anyway. Okay, and he pincers. So I don't like playing this one. Jumping out's okay, but I think here I just wanted Tanuki. So I think I'll play here or here. Kind of like this one a little bit better, so we'll try this one. I'll extend once, just to make it a little bit more difficult to capture. And he goes here. So now it takes more than one move to capture these two stones. And then there's still some Aji over here. So I'm going to go ahead and just pincer since he didn't defend his cornerstone. And this is just Joseki. Could also play like the 3-3 or the extend. I prefer to play the attach. He played the block here. So because I have this Liberty open, this cut doesn't work directly. But later he can peep here, forcing me to connect, and then it could potentially get weak. But right now this stone is weaker than this one, so I need to defend it. I could just make a base, or I can play the Kasumi and go a little bit farther, and I'm a little bit stronger. And I'm threatening to push through here. But if I do this one and he blocks, now this cut is kind of annoying. So I think I want to just make a base for my group. Okay, so he attaches Alhane. So he's trying to fix the cutting point, but I feel like it's helping make my group stronger. And I don't have that much potential here anyway. This one's a little bit confusing. I don't know why he played this one if he was just going to come back and connect anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and defend my cutting point. Okay, he jumps out. So now that I got a strong group here, this group, if I get to play this one and he blocks an Atari here, this whole group is not alive yet. And this group is also not alive yet. So I could choose to run this out, and he kind of has two weak groups. And I just have the one weak group because I think this one's pretty strong. The only downside is after this one, if he Hanes and I extend, he's kind of developing the top side. But it's not the easiest for him to do. And if I go here and he just captures this, it is quite big. So I think I will run out. He extends. Okay. I'll keep pushing as well. Thought for sure he would Hane because I don't think I can really do anything here. Don't really like him playing this peep. So I think I'll peep first to try and make this weak point a little bit stronger. And then I think I can even cap here. Yep, I'll go ahead and do that. So there is some Aji here, but I don't think it's big enough to... but I think he's a little too weak to take advantage of it right away. And I'm going to Atari here, which is getting rid of this eye, and is also letting me jump out next. And like I said, if I get to surround this group, and I get to play this one first, he doesn't have two eyes in the corner, so he has to be a little bit careful. He turns here. I'm not quite sure why. So it looks a bit ugly, but I think this is my best shape move. If I play here or here, this one he can peep, I have to connect anyway. If I go here, he can play here. But if I play this one, I'm pretty much connected and he can't play the attach. Kind of the table shape, but a little bit ugly with this stone here. Okay, he goes there. Go ahead and Hane. Don't want to make it too easy for him to get out. Play this one, because now it feels like he needs to try and fix his shape, and it's not easy to do because it's not very pretty. And I can still peep here as well. So he connects. I have a cutting point here. So I kind of want to defend it. But I also want to jump out here because if I could jump out here, it feels like it forces him to live. And it also keeps them separate. And if he does cut here, I can just Atari and sacrifice the one stone. It makes this group stronger, but if I can kill this, it doesn't matter too much. Also getting some stones on the outside here makes it a little bit easier to play here and turn this into points as well. So I'll go ahead and play here, because I do need to save this one. He He goes there. I'll go ahead and Atari. A little bit confused. I guess he's really worried about this one, but not as worried about this group. So I could play here to get rid of the eyes, and I can also play here to connect my stones together and surround him. I kind of like the idea of that a little bit better than trying to kill. But if he can't get out, then that's just better. So if I play here, if he turns, I block. If he goes here, he's surrounded. Okay, so it feels like he's in a lot of trouble, so I'll go ahead and see what he does. Okay, so he goes here. So pretty much I believe he's already dead locally. So if I go here, 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 pretty much dead. If he connects, I just connect. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, he only has the one eye here, so he does have to run out. And I'm just gonna try and surround him. Don't think I have to worry about this group dying. So if I go here, he goes here. I block. He can Atari here. Atari. I get into some trouble. Can also Hane on the outside. Feels like that might be a little bit better shape. Hard to read in 30 seconds. Still need to work on my my reading. So if I cut, he goes here. I go here. And then if he Ataris, I Atari. And I just have to run out, and then this is surrounded. It seems a bit risky, but it feels bad to not even try. Okay. He Atari, so of course just connect. And connect this way. Although I suppose I lose this one, but I can still connect under. And he can't really capture the two stones. So even if he gets one eye here, it should still be okay. So Atari this way and then run out. And it's for sure going to get messy because this group also is not quite alive. But if he goes here, I think I just connect. If he captures, I go here. He has to block to save that eye. Then I get rid of his second eye by playing here. This one also is pretty ugly shape. Yeah, I think I just have to connect. And then if he Hanes, I just have to jump. So this group can get in trouble, but I don't really have time to worry about it. But I think if this dies, as long as I kill the corner and get Sente to do something over here, it should be okay. Okay, he connects. I need to stop him from cutting me off. But now it feels like he needs to go here, and then I can play here, and then all of this is connected. So I already read this one. If he goes here and captures, I just go here. And then it's Miai between taking this eye and living in the corner. Now that one I did not expect. I guess that one does work, doesn't it? Okay. So I do have to live here. Well, that was a bad misread. I missed that one. So I think I do have to capture. And Atari. And go down, because I need to live with this group now. So yeah, that was a pretty big misread. For some reason I didn't see that move. Okay, he blocks. And need to make two eyes. Okay, so he does that one. I can kind of connect under here, or I can get out. And this group should be alive now since he didn't play anything locally. So I think it's actually more important for me to Atari here and jump out on this side, because it looks a little bit dangerous if he plays a move here or gets a move here. So I want to make sure this group doesn't get surrounded. And now I gotta save this group, but I should be able to extend here. Then the question is, if he turns here, I jump here. Does he capture me first? Which, it looks a little bit dangerous, so I'm gonna go ahead and just extend. He could play something like this or that. Yeah, I'm just gonna extend, make my points on the side. If he captures the two stones, I can turn and take advantage of the weakness, because the ladder here should still work for me. And now this group is still pretty weak, because if I can connect under here, getting rid of this eye, playing here kills this group. So I'm going to go ahead and try and connect under and force him to connect here. But it looks a little bit difficult to kill. Thought for sure he would try to live right away, but I guess if I try to kill right away, he goes here. I have to block here. And if he goes here, here, so yeah, I think he just kind of lives there. Yep, I'm going to kick, try and live in the corner first, and jump. I don't really have time to try and save this stone. And this group is also still pretty weak. But now that I'm pretty much connected under, I don't have to worry too much about it. So I want to try and save this stone, but I think this group is just a little too weak to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to Atari this way, since this is pretty much connected under. And try and save this group as soon as possible, and then maybe I can try and save this stone later. Yep, just connect. I guess if he wanted to, he could play here and then play here, and I have to defend everywhere. So I don't think I have time to try and prevent this. And if he does go here, I just turn here. If he captures 2 stones, I capture the 3. So I could connect this way, which I think is aiming at this a little bit more, or I could play here, which is making more points. I think I want to connect this way because I want to aim at trying to save this. And if he just defends, I think I can still reduce a little bit and still make some points on this side. So yeah, he does just defend that. And I'm going to try and threaten to connect while also poking at some of his weaknesses. Not sure if this works, but we'll try it. He goes there. Interesting. Okay, I'll just connect. I still have to be careful about this cutting point because this is almost always Sente. And he has to stop me from playing here, else I capture these. Though I'm not really sure I have anything over here I can really do. I can play this one, which is really good for endgame, because if I get a move here, it makes it much harder for him to invade my corner. And if he lets me connect under, I can Atari, connect under, and if I live here, then this is in trouble. So we'll go ahead and try this one. And if he simply blocks here, I can Atari and play here, and then these stones get captured. At least I thought they did. Maybe I misread. Did I misread? Because I Atari, I go here. If he goes here, I go here. Can he squeeze? I guess he can squeeze. But I can connect under here. And if I go here first and then connect under, I'm not sure if he has enough eyes here. So with this one, I kind of want to play here. He goes here, here. And then if I connect, I can connect here or here. And then this is probably dead. Okay. And here. I believe that just works. If I go here, I connect here or here. And then these don't have 2 eyes yet. Okay, so he blocks there. I'll go ahead and connect under. Might be some Aji in the corner still, because there's some Aji here, but I don't think it's too effective right away. And I also still have some Aji here where I can Atari here and here. Yeah, I think that works. And if he does go here, I just go here, he captures, I capture back. So as long as these stones are safe, then these have trouble living. And I also reduced all of his points that were here as well. And now my corner should be just 100% solid. He goes there. I need to stop him from getting 2 eyes. He does have a lot of forcing moves. And like I said, there is a cutting point here I have to be careful about. But if I sacrifice these to kill this, that should be better for me. So yeah, I think I'll just back off here. And connect. Yep, he can go there. Seems weird. I think he could have just played here. I have to play here, and then he pretty much has an eye here. But now I have some forcing moves. Okay, so he goes there. But I think it's pretty much alive after that. Yep, I'll play on the outside to try and make my stones as connected as possible. And I can still threaten to get rid of the eye here. Yeah, and unfortunately I can't get rid of this eye. So if I go here, when he plays here, that's Atari. So I have to connect, and then he can make another eye here. So I think I'll play this one first, trying to fix this cutting point here, make sure there's no issues with it. And I believe if he just connects here, it's alive. Oh, he resigns. Okay. I think it's alive, but maybe I'm just too far ahead after getting the right side. And then I also will have Sente to play here and then play over here. And this should all be connected and alive. So I think him resigning makes sense. But hopefully that was enjoyable. I don't know if I really said too much. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I would like to thank my Patreons. Really appreciate the support, and I will see you all next time.